So, what are you doing later tonight?
I'm just chilling at home.
Chilling? You got no plans?
No.
You want to come practice for your husband?
That's such a crazy thing to say. But like, depending on who, like, you know, I get it.
Look at it like this. Somewhere out there, you have a husband and that's the season.
Yeah.
I'm preseason. I'm preseason.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
training camp.
Yeah, like the meat sauce.
Yeah.
Preseason.
Yeah, you can drink it during it or whatever you want. I mean, you just, have you been?
Are we rolling?
You already got your mouth full. Okay,
Oh my God.
That's a crazy way to start.
I didn't know we were rolling. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're rolling.
We're rolling? Oh
yeah.
shit. I've been good. How have you been?
Why do you have to like get into a mental place before you?
Nah,
like,
I didn't know.
It kind of feels like a little nerve-wracking, like you just met a random Tinder date.
A little bit.
Little bit. That's the whole
bit.
point. It's like a first date in a way.
This is very funny. Okay. Yeah. Let me get in Tinder mode.
You're a little nervous.
I wouldn't say nervous.
Not nervous, uncertain.
Well, also, you know when you like haven't spoken to anybody today, when you haven't used your voice.
Oh,
this is the first time I feel like I'm talking today.
Were you rowdy last night? Did you like have a little fun?
Nah. I was home. I was chilling. Yeah, I did one of those like I'm gonna chill at home, drink some wine.
Yeah.
Smoke a blunt.
Yeah.
One of those
Wow.
nights. Yeah.
You're feeling yourself.
Sure. Yeah.
No, I didn't mean it like that. But yeah.
This guy, Michael. But yeah, so I really haven't talking today.
Yeah.
So
well, I'm the first person that you can talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want you to know that I'm also here for you and I'll always be here for you. And if you needed someone to talk to, I can be that person.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, like if you ever just were like feeling sad, you can just call me.
Really?
Come over.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I got a big couch.
Okay.
So it's like
I can sit on one end.
One end, I can be on the other end.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then like if you feel vulnerable and you want to be closer, scooch.
Oh, do you have a dog?
No.
You need a dog.
No, I don't have time for a dog.
Yeah, I mean.
Do you have a dog?
I do have a dog.
Okay, but like who watches it when you travel?
My friend. I have a friend that watches. I have a dog friend. I have a dog friend.
Can they watch it if you were to like accidentally sleep over?
I would suppose. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I would allow the dog to come over.
You would. You're one of those. You're
you
can read the dog.
Does it shed?
A little bit, but she's a good dog.
Would she sleep in the bed too?
She's a foot of the bed. She doesn't go in.
That's fine.
I always put like another. That's her blanket. Foot of the bed. I'm black, so you can't get in.
You are.
Yeah.
What?
Man,
they must have been like they sprinkled something else in there.
There's a couple other things.
Yeah,
yeah. Black, like Filipino, and white. Yeah.
Filipino.
Mm-hmm.
You're like the most wide awake Filipino I've ever met.
Wait, is it an eye joke?
Kind of.
It's like I got big eyes. Filipinos got some big ass eyes.
I guess so. Maybe I'm thinking of Chinese.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Or Korean.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. But I mean, shit, shout out to Celsius.
Yeah. Are they paying? I want a piece.
No, they're not.
I'm talking about of you.
Of me. I was still doing the wide awake thing. I was doing the wide awake thing.
Oh, Celsius.
What were you doing? What were you doing?
You were like, shout out to Celsius. I was like, what, are you throwing in an advertisement? And then I was like, if so, I want a piece.
Oh,
and then I was joking around saying not a piece of the Celsius.
Oh.
Sorry. You know what? Like we'll edit that out.
No, but like on like a real first date.
Yeah, all right, real first date.
On a real first date.
Let's go.
Are you really like this?
It depends if they're giving it to me. Like if they're dull, then I gotta just be like, so like I don't, you know what I mean? Like if they're receptive to it, I'll have fun for sure. And it's like definitely not as serious because that's boring.
Yeah.
Why would you want to be like that on the first date? Anyways, I understand I'm gonna be a little bit more interesting maybe than a normal guy and probably weird and crazy.
Yeah.
But also like, don't you think it would be weird if you went on a first date and he was like, so tell me a little bit about yourself?
I think that's pretty standard. It's a pretty standard thing to do. I mean, yeah, it definitely. It's kind of like, when you go to like therapy and like you start new therapy with like a new therapist and you have to talk about your trauma and like your life and stuff over. Like I hate that part.
Really?
Like, have you been to therapy before?
A little bit. Yeah, a couple times. But you know, sometimes this is therapy. Sometimes I'll have one of the guests take over like last week and just be like, hold on, what's going on here, Michael?
Yeah. Do you have like mom issues?
She's dead.
Oh, were you young when that happened?
Or 3 years ago.
3 years ago?
Yeah.
How old are you?
So she doesn't have to know about you.
Oh, she doesn't like them spicy or what?
No, she would like them spicy. She's all very open minded, right? But she was British.
Oh.
But I don't have mom issues. I guess the only issues I have are probably commitment issues.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Yeah. Because why would I?
Well, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about your issues. Like what?
My issues?
You're younger, so you haven't really experienced some like relationship trauma where you're like, you've had heartbreaks.
Oh, I've had some real.
You thought you were going to be married?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is before you got into comedy?
Yeah.
That's why. Because I'm like, if you're a comic, you're like, I'm probably not going to get married.
No. It was definitely before. That. Yeah, for sure.
Was it mutual or you?
No. It was definitely that, but I was just too young. We met when I was 21, broke up when I was about 24, turning 25. And then it was kind of like, oh yeah, let's work on ourselves. And then he died. So it was like, oh yeah, boy.
Dude.
Look at his face. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude.
I know. I've definitely talked about it. I did like a white background video where it went viral and he said, oh, how did your last relationship end? I was like, oh, he died. And
he ghosted me.
Yeah, that's the comments.
Yeah.
The comments said that.
Yeah.
That would have been very funny. He said, it was shout out to Zach Justice with him, and he was like, yeah, I want to be deeper in you than you buried him. I was like, he's cremated, you fucking asshole. That's crazy.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't really do comments like that on my podcast.
That's real.
Like
real.
too
you
sexual.
Did say ghost. You did.
Yeah. I'm saying like going like I can't. I teeter on the line of essaying with the guest.
Sure. SA teeter is crazy.
SA teetering?
What the fuck?
Just being like, hey. Yeah. Mine's more flirty. I'm not going to be like, man, I would love to fucking suffocate in your tits. Oh, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
I did just say it.
You did.
But see where we are. We're like, it was the bit. It was the bit. What? Too far?
Continue.
Oh, boy. Am I going to get in trouble? Am I going to get in trouble? No. So, and then, are you still dealing with that?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think you don't. None of that just leaves.
No, of course. Well, he did, but yeah.
It's been 3 years, so it's like.
Oh, so around the same time I lost my mom.
Oh.
Maybe we could
talk about this.
Trauma bond.
Yeah, we could talk about this.
Listen, the only thing I would never do with you is get high, because then I would just sit there and go, hey,
I don't like getting high
in my head.
Yeah. I don't like getting high with other people.
What do I do with my hands?
Yeah.
I can't do that. I'll have a drink,
Yeah.
Do you think you have a drinking problem?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think I have a drinking problem. No. I know when to be like, okay, let me not.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, I'd rather not drink as much as possible. But if there's like a fun time, then I'll do it.
What about, do you think with comedy, you drink too much?
No.
Yeah.
I don't really go out in LA a lot.
That's fair.
There has to be a really big incentive for me too.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's like, this is, what, we're vibing. This is fun. I'll do it once every few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But when you are you're dating right now.
I'm trying. Yeah.
You are trying?
I am. I'm putting myself out there.
Are you on the apps?
I try. Okay. So I downloaded Hinge and it was too much. It was too much.
Too much how?
It was just a lot of people just.
Well, you don't have to say yes to all of them.
No, but you just see it, and then like the ones you do say yes to, like, oh, aren't you that comedian? I'm like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. So then I downloaded Raya, and then that just is not it. The apps aren't it, dude. The apps are not it. I'd rather just go out into the world and like go to like the farmer's market,
or maybe a podcast.
Or a podcast.
Oh, you never know.
This guy. You know what's funny? I have been, since my last breakup, I've been dibble-dabbling with white people.
Yo. Hold on. We're in.
But also, I feel like I've dabbled enough at the same time.
Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Hold on. But like, listen.
Yeah.
Am I really white? Am I white?
Yeah.
Okay, but
yeah.
What about
white.
Yeah, but white. Still you would laugh with me.
I could laugh for sure. I could always laugh.
I have a king size bed, right?
California, regular.
Yeah, it's in California. So it's like you would have your own space too.
Okay.
If you don't want to cuddle, but I'll cuddle.
It's one of those ones where you can like roll. How many times can you roll till you fall off?
We're not falling off. I'm gonna hold you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. So
are you a cuddler?
I cuddle to a point and then I go to sleep.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean?
normal. It's very hard to cuddle falling asleep.
Yeah, if you really gotta like somebody to fall asleep, like all nestled up, you know.
Do you think that you, like a lot of comedians, do you use humor to deflect or guard yourself against people sometimes?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. We all do that.
Yeah. So how long would it take for someone like me to really get to know you?
Oh, shit. I mean,
I'll bet you I can before this podcast is over.
I mean, I'm not afraid to open up. I'm not like
nice,
you know what
and
I mean?
We got it. That's all we wanted her to say. She's not afraid to open up.
I'll bust it open if I need to. You know what I mean? No, it's like the thing is like I don't know. I feel like that's the thing with a lot of comedians is a lot of them get too nervous to like get deep, but also like you know, I get it because it's like you want to be funny. You know it's not always funny, but then when you break the tension with something kind of sad, sometimes that's the funniest moment.
Love a sad funny moment.
Come on now.
Love a sad funny moment.
We already had that.
Could you date a comedian?
I've tried.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, I
I've
hope
tried.
he's not mad at me after watching this episode.
No, you're fine. You're fine. We're very cool. We're very cool. Yeah. We're on great terms. But I think it's just like it was long distance, so it's like
New York guy.
You could say that. No, but it was long distance, so it was just like this didn't really.
There's no point of doing long distance.
Yeah, especially when we're both. But also at the same time, I thought the distance was good for us at first. I think it just got to a point where I was like, all right, we're going to have to do more than just seeing each other once a month kind of thing. And I was like, I can't really do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But like the long distance was good because I think both of us were just so committed to what we do.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, this is kind of nice.
So you see yourself as someone who you would seek out a committed relationship like right now? Or are you kind of just, I want to just focus on me? Mm-hmm. Or if it happens, it happens. Or like, no, you get lonely. I definitely want to be in a relationship.
I think because I just got out of one like 2 months ago that I'm like, I'm not in the particular space right now to jump right into something. But if I met somebody and it made all the sense and it was like, this person is, I'm like, okay, we could work towards something for sure.
What would make all the sense?
You just know. Like, you just know. Like, have you ever had like a first kiss with somebody and it was just not it?
Yeah, or just not that great, but like a lot of my kisses are like we're like Dana? Yeah, like
we naming names. We naming names.
Some
you're messy.
some kisses are like like, oh, that was good. Like,
but you don't feel it. You know what I say when I mean when I say it's.
Yeah. But do you think that you could feel it with someone before kissing them and know, or you have to kiss them to find out?
I think you can kind of have a feeling, and then once you kiss, it confirms everything.
So, like going into this right now, we're kissing. What do you think before we even kiss? There's no way.
Bro, I feel you bite.
Oh, I mean, if you want me to.
Nah, bro, you feel like you bite, like you like you know what I mean?
What, my dog?
White men bite.
Like I'm biting your bottom lip?
Oh, yeah, white men bite bottom lips.
Like on the way out?
Yeah, y'all pull
like
and bite. Yeah, y'all
but
do that.
No, I don't like hard biting. I've had a few girls where I'm like, ow!
Yeah.
And I go, stop.
Yeah.
And I say stop. They're like, is it too hard? I go, yeah, that's why I said ow.
Yeah, see, white men bite. Y'all bite.
But okay, now that you know I don't bite.
We don't know that.
I just said I don't.
I don't know. I feel like you're just saying that right now. Is he a biter? He's a biter?
Well, how would you think I made out with him?
Maybe.
But so you already know, you're like, there's no chance. There's no chance that you would have chemistry with me, which is I got to be honest.
I wouldn't say there's no chance. I wouldn't say that.
Now we're having fun.
No chance. See, you know what I mean? It's even like it's cool. We can banter. We can talk. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, who knows?
There we go.
Who knows?
Okay, so the kiss can confirm something.
Kiss confirms everything. Because you'll be on like the date, everything's cool, whatever, and then at the end of the time, you may be like, "Oh, everything was great," and then you kiss, and you're like, "Yeah, that's not it."
You can kiss someone and be like, "Oh, we're gonna have some great sex."
Yes, yeah. There's different tiers, right?
Great.
There's a kiss that's like, "Oh, we're gonna date," and then there's a kiss like, "Oh, we're gonna fuck," and there's a kiss that's like, "Oh, we're never gonna talk again." Like
I like that.
you can tell
the 3 tiers of kissing. All right, we're gonna fuck, we're gonna date, and I'm never gonna talk to you again.
Yeah,
those are the 3 stages.
Yeah,
I like that.
And you definitely have had that moment.
Of course,
where you're like, yeah, no.
But can I give you the different stages? That's for a woman. Can I give you them for a guy?
Go ahead, give it to me.
I'll have sex with her anyways. definitely gonna have sex with her, but I don't think I could date her.
Mhm.
And gonna have sex with her, and how do I get out of not having to talk to her again?
So you're always gonna have sex.
There's always yeah. As a guy, you're always gonna want to have sex, no matter what.
And that's very true.
A guy will make out and have a horrible kiss, but still be like, still gonna try, still gonna try. That's the difference.
I've peeped that men will always be down. Like if I threw it, they will always catch.
Well, men will sleep with someone they're not attracted to.
They do that more often than women that they are attracted to. I've noticed.
Well, have you ever slept with a guy you weren't attracted to?
No.
So then there you go.
No.
Ask me the question.
Have you ever slept with a woman you're not attracted to?
Many times.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
Mark, you've never slept with a girl you weren't attracted to?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, it's just like, it's part of guy code.
Actually, I'm not going to lie. I have
Nice.
had sex with a guy that I was not particularly attracted to, but there's something about just like a real, like, you're like, yeah, like it's just so like, ugh.
Oh, well, let's elaborate on this.
Girls have that one that
You
they're
were
like,
not sober.
No, of course not. No, but there's something very like it's just like they might just be really masculine, and you're like you just want that energy, and you're
kind of
like,
like me.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
That was so. If it was real, you would have did it like a cigar. So you don't even know.
What? That was a cigar. You want?
You gotta.
I'm sorry.
What's the
I
thing?
might do a zoom in for this. Show us how to do it.
No. You already got it. What's with the cigar? They wow. They do the thing
With the things.
You made a noise when you did it.
All right. I feel emasculated.
This is very ASMR.
Yeah.
This is very.
All of a sudden, I get like all these Twitch people following my podcast. I'm
You're
like,
welcome.
wow, thank you so much.
You're welcome. But yeah, what were we talking about?
Love at first sight.
Yes. Okay. What constitutes that for you?
Love constitutes what?
Have you ever had love at first sight before?
Like, yeah,
Like,
of course.
for real.
Like every man has been like, oh my God, I could fall in love with her. But then you can be very disappointed. You can be disappointed very quickly.
Have you ever actually had love at first sight where you ended up with that person and really did love them for real?
On a first date, yes.
Okay.
I mean, like the last girl I dated, yeah, we met on the first date, and like I was like, oh, I'm going to continue to do this.
Okay.
But like, to my idea of love at first sight is, you know, you're walking down the street, a woman walks in, it's not a planned meetup or date, and you're just somewhere and you're like, who the hell is that? And you go up and then you meet them, and then like from there on you would date. That would be love at first sight, correct?
You could say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever like smelt a woman before you saw her and been like, wow? No, because there's a thing. It's a scent trail thing. I've been doing a lot of research on this about like women, like the perfumes and stuff that they wear.
Yeah.
And they'll leave a scent trail, and men will be like, who is that? You know?
I've definitely
Pheromones.
Yeah, I've definitely had
pheromones.
Pheromones are hot.
Yeah.
I've definitely like women like walked by and went, like, not that creepy, but like
not the way you did that was crazy as hell. Wait, did it?
I don't wear cologne.
You don't?
No.
Oh, you say you just musty.
Nah, because like girls like your natural smell. They're actually more attracted to it.
Yeah.
And I learned that years ago, and from that point on, I was like, I'm never wearing cologne again.
See, but there's certain colognes that actually can amplify that though too. You got to put it in your hot spots.
But, absolutely, but other people have that smell.
No.
Your unique smell, like, you know when you're like cuddling and you know like your partner's smell, that people are more attracted to that.
See, that's why you got to find your signature, but then you layer. You got to layer
it up.
So you start with like your lotion. Well, you don't do that, so you know.
I'll wear a lotion.
You wear lotion?
Sometimes like around my face or something.
Oh, you don't put like lotion on your body?
No, no, not really. Do you want to check out my skin and see if I really need it?
I mean, everybody needs it.
Everybody needs it. That was really sweet the way
everybody,
you did that.
You know, feel that.
Oh, it's very lotiony.
Well, okay. Well, yeah, it's lotion, body oil, and like a bunch of
It's like, whoa, I'm slipping off.
But look how shiny and like you know glistening.
Yeah, because I'm sure that's what they're looking at.
Yeah, it's part of it. Ooh, she's so slippery.
So
just slip it to my fingers.
So you like cologne? That's a turn on for you.
I do like a man that smells good and a man that knows the signature scent, because you can layer a couple of different things. So let's say he's put on like a lotion and then he's also got one cologne, but then you can actually layer a body spray on top of it to create that little trail. I like a complex one that knows they're like, ooh, you smell good.
What's something that people wouldn't know about you that would really turn you on? That men can do, not maybe sexually, but
wait, break that down. What do you mean?
Like maybe not sexually, right? Mm-hmm. Like not like, oh, if a guy kisses like around my ear, like something that like you are attracted to that a man can do for you, or his actions, or something like that.
Oh,
something a little bit more tangible, maybe.
I mean, I always like the street thing when you're walking on the street and then he switches sides with you. You know what I mean? Where they walk on the
sidewalk,
side.
The sidewalk rule so that he dies first.
Yeah, everybody dying. If we get hit by a car, we both getting hit.
Yeah,
but yeah, he goes first for sure. But it's at least there's a sense of like, oof.
That's it, really.
That's the first that popped in my head.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna walk you to your car.
Yeah, I like a man that can build shit. Pretty cool.
He can build. I can build some stuff. I can. I know how to change a tire. I know how to change oils.
That's pretty cool.
But you don't really have to do that anymore.
Yes, you do.
I wish I could more often. I don't really build stuff, but I'm handy around the house.
Okay, that's good. Men that can cook. Men that can cook, but like can cook something that's like, ooh, show me something.
Maybe like 3 things I can cook.
What can you cook?
I can do like pasta dish.
Okay, I mean your last name's Lenoche.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah. What pasta dish are we talking?
I'll do like some rigatoni with like a meat sauce.
But do you make the meat sauce?
I can make it.
Right? Why do you make it?
You want okay?
The jar.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
I mean, I could use a jar, or I could get some tomato paste and some sauce, and then chop up some onions, cook them, throw it in there, and then maybe put some like whipped cream to make it like a white sauce if you want.
Whipped cream or heavy whipping cream?
Heavy whipping cream,
okay.
yeah.
I was like, you just put like...
I just like kind of learned that recently. But like other than that, I kind of am simple. I just like to do rice and chicken and vegetables for myself.
I mean, that's cool too.
And then I don't really have breakfast. I just have coffee. I know how to make coffee.
Ooh, okay. You can do like a good cup of coffee. I will say, if a man makes a really good cup of coffee for you in the morning, that's nice.
Well, give me a shot.
This guy.
Give me a shot. I can make you coffee. Look, no expectations. You come over, see what it's like to wake up on the west side, smell the ocean.
The west side. Oh, what kind of, like, some oceans don't smell that good.
Well, you live in LA. You know what the ocene's like.
Yeah, there's some areas in LA that I'm like, why it smell like this? You're like, oh.
Well, no, I'm not near the boardwalk.
Okay.
Yeah. It will be fine.
Okay.
And then I'll try to make the meat sauce and the pasta.
Okay.
That would be my ideal date with you. This is what I would do. Now that we kind of have some sort of rapport, I'd be like, we'll leave the podcast. I'm just hitting you up. I'm like, what are you doing tonight? You have a show or anything? And you're like, no, I'm just chilling. I go, why don't you come by and let me like cook you some pasta?
You're just like, yeah, come over.
Yeah, come over. Let me get
some of this meat sauce.
Yeah, let me get some of this meat sauce. And I go, meat sauce with like wink face emoji. No. I wouldn't do that corny.
Yes, you would.
I would.
Because if right now, if I said, oh yeah, I like that, you'd be like, okay, then I definitely do that. See what I mean? I get the formula of this.
Okay.
I get the formula. You hear what I like, you're like, okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you would park out front. I do have guest spots, but if you found parking on the street, I'd walk you to my apartment on the sidewalk, on the right side.
Okay.
And then you would pull up and, we would hang out, get to know each other a little bit, like what we're doing right now. That would be the second date, because this is technically the first one.
Because this is the first date. You
could. I mean, obviously, yes, we're on a podcast. It's a show. This is exaggerated. There's sarcasm. It's a bit. But is it?
How often do you get the second date after filming this podcast?
Oh,
on average,
never.
Yeah. See?
No.
that's yeah.
Well, because of the overall bit. Now, has there been women on the podcast that I've had past relations with? Yes, because it's fun for the podcast.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's also fun when you don't know someone that well. But like, even though I don't know you that well, my interactions with you, I'm like, oh, this will be easy breezy. It's not going to be as uncomfortable if we, he's been here for 33 of them. There's been some that are, some of them you're like, oh, maybe I should have got to know her before having her on a little bit. The rapport is not as silly or fun.
Who's been the worst? Bleep it out after. Bleep it in post.
The worst for him is different from me because like.
Who was your worst? Bleep it.
I don't know how you would be with argue. You seem like a spicy arguer. You don't back down.
I'm actually incredibly patient. I'm very, very patient, and I really don't argue until I really need to stand on something. Because I think I'm a Virgo. You know what I mean? What are you?
A Gemini?
Gemini. Oh, this makes a lot of sense.
What's the Virgo mean?
Well, the Virgo, like, we're very patient, so like it takes a lot to really piss us off.
Like a Gemini.
Yeah. Y'all go with the flow. One thing about y'all, but then if you guys are really mad about something, you make it everybody's problem.
Oh yeah,
y'all make it everybody's problem. Yeah, but yeah, I'm very like patient. So for me to like fight with somebody, I have to really feel a type of way, and I've collected this. I have a list of things, and I'm like, this is why I'll give evidence. I cite my source. I'm very.
It's a tough argument to beat.
That's what I'm saying. Because I argue to win. If I'm gonna argue about something, it's because I know I'm right. I'm justified.
Oh, I'll always think I'm right.
Yeah.
I'll fight to the end.
Just fucking go down swinging.
Like no, it's just like you want to end this, we'll end this. That's fine. You walk out that door, you never come back.
Oh, you've said that before?
I can, yeah, probably. Somewhere in my resume of arguing.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure it's been there.
What's the pettiest thing you've said in an argument?
The pettiest thing I've said in an argument? Like really mean stuff like where like I'm like, this is what your friends say about you too. Like getting under their skin. Like being like, and that's why your friends think this way too. Like, wow. And it might not even be true, but it's like, I know, like, okay, we're fighting and we're hurt.
Yeah.
So like, what can I say that will hurt you? Never something about them.
No, but that's such a funny,
but like something like, or even my friends agree. Like, you know what I mean?
Because that implies that you talk shit about that person. That's what that implies.
It's just like, it definitely will piss people off. And this could be with a guy too. Like you're arguing with your friend and like, this is why everyone thinks you act this way. Wow. It's so like it's such an insult to say to someone like, this is why everyone hates you.
Yeah.
I mean, people said that to me all the time.
Really?
Like if I'm arguing with comics, like that's why everyone hates you. I'm like, it's not my problem. It's not my problem, dude. They don't know me.
Oh yeah. That's such a funny thing to also say, even if you don't mean it.
Yeah.
You could, because that'll just make them tweak out.
Tweak out.
Because they'll think, oh, everybody hates me.
And then, you know, what's next after that? If they're not strong enough, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. You probably caused a lot of problems.
I feel like you wouldn't do that. You're just more like.
If somebody said that, if I said that or if somebody said that to
what's
me,
your most spiteful thing you've done in fighting with a partner?
Ooh. Oh, man. The one that's coming to mind, and this one's a really mean thing to say during a breakup, because I've never really been broken up with. There's only been a few times I've been broken up with. And so like
I've never really been broken up with. There's only been a few times I've been broken up with.
Yeah, like it was like one real time, and then the one after was mutual, but everything before that, I would always be the one that initiated a breakup. And I threw out oh yeah, no one's gonna love you the way I love you. I threw
that's
out
a good one.
No, that's like it's a fucked thing to say.
But that could be true.
Maybe.
Nobody's
well, I mean, in a way,
you were maybe a good lover, but I feel like that's less of an insult, and that's more of you.
It's more of a
like,
guilt trippy thing.
Yeah,
it's a little more passive aggressive. That's why I think it's a little more like, ugh, shut up.
Have you been in love many times, or what?
I wouldn't say many times.
More than two.
Really in love, I'd say maybe 2 times. Yeah, like really in love. But like for sure, one for sure. And then after that, I think it was like, I definitely was like falling in love with somebody. And then I was like, yeah. And then, yeah. What about you?
3 times.
Really? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great times.
Yeah.
Wait, are both your parents black?
No.
Who's?
My mom's white. She's like Jewish white. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And your dad's black?
And Filipino, yeah.
What would he say if you brought me home?
Another? No, Blaine. My first boyfriend in college was white. I brought home a white boy.
So you like white guys?
I wouldn't say I like them.
You like their eyes?
Nah, I never really cared about eyes.
Oh, me either.
Never really cared about the light eye thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Never was really, you know.
Oh,
I think it was just it was I like my first boyfriend in college, he was like one of those like guitar playing whites. Yeah.
Oh, you like a little skateboarder stoner type guy.
I wouldn't say skateboarder stoner, but I definitely was like a little more of like an emo girl in like middle school, high school, which I think is where that came from. You know? Okay. Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, this is not it. This is not for me.
It's not for you.
It's not for me.
Okay. Interesting. Like, have you ever lived with a guy?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What are some no-nos that for you with living with a partner that you've learned from? You're like, I can't deal with this.
Can't deal with. When
So you're pretty easy to live with.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not like.
Are you a messy person?
I wouldn't say messy. My vice is the dishes. That's my vice. Yeah. Everything else will be clean but the dishes.
Really?
And because I cook a lot. And so if I have somebody that will wash them for me if I cook, great. You know? But yeah, that's my thing. I'm trying to think of like my real thing when it comes. I didn't like when he'd have friends over too late. Because that was one thing. If your friends are here all the time, like I'm cool with your friends. Have your friends over. Yeah. There's a certain point where it's like, all right, I want to go to bed.
I want my privacy.
I want some privacy. Because I'm very much somebody that likes my alone time. I really, really value my alone time. I need my energy to recharge. I need all those things. And so it's like, if I got my morning routine or you got your morning routine, we do our things. We can move and do our things quietly and not, you know.
I can't talk in the morning until I have a coffee.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
are you like that too with your wife?
I'm fine.
Oh.
Like
my wife is that.
Don't talk to me until I have the coffee.
Yeah. No, but first coffee type. One of those.
A lot of people are like that, though.
She's one of those.
You know, we do have a severe caffeine.
He's really mad at her this week.
You said what?
I said he's really mad at her this week.
Oh, really?
I'm just kidding.
You want to talk about that?
Like, no.
You want to talk about? Let's talk about you. No, but I mean, like, there is also a very severe caffeine addiction in this country, and I think all of us are suffering from it. But
you think that's the problem with this country?
Yeah,
if people didn't drink so much coffee, there'd be less shootings.
Oh yeah, they're amped the fuck up. Amped the fuck up.
Load the gun. Let's go.
Pretty much. Yeah. No. I think there's a comic in Austin, Tony Casillas. He's got a whole joke about.
Yeah, I know.
You know Tony? Yeah. He's so fucking funny. He has that joke about the kids with ADHD.
Yeah.
And like, you know, what was it? He said them being medicated, like, yeah, like that's how they can fucking do the things. If they weren't medicated, then they would like carry out the shootings.
No, that's true.
Which is pretty funny. But I in the morning, like I'm chilling. Like I think I'm more of a night person. Like I like to get things done at night.
Me too. Same.
Yeah. So I mean, if somebody matches my.
This is our first thing we're doing today.
What? Just getting
this podcast.
Yeah.
We're both okay.
It really is.
Really
I haven't said anything.
Really haven't had any human interaction besides this. Yeah. So then this is it. So then we're like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
I'll stay up till 2, 3 a.m. every night.
Same. No, I'm very much a night person. I'm a very I get a lot done at night.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Okay.
Very productive. Very, very productive. Fucking telling me. Oh.
Answer it.
I'm not answering that.
It's a random. You don't know what it is.
I'm not answering.
Hey, it's me. Big Tony.
Oh no.
Oh, Big Tony, man. Where was I?
Big Tony. Oh, Big Tony.
Oh.
Wait, so you're Italian, right?
Yeah.
La Noce. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you like that? Does that make you?
I mean,
it helps my case.
I'm disappointed because you can't really make pasta for real.
We could just go out to eat.
That's the thing. No, but if you're Italian, I need sauce on the stove on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
I got sauce.
No, I need like a real sauce on the stove. There's sauce on the. I got sauce on the stove. We're not going anywhere. There's sauce on the stove.
But listen, we can work ourselves around that. That's one thing. Whoopity doo. You can't have that. You could have other things.
What's the most Italian thing about you, aside from your last name?
My last name.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen The Sopranos. Have you ever seen The Sopranos?
I do like The Sopranos.
We could go through that together.
Okay.
It's fun. I could dress like Tony Soprano. We could do a little role play. You could be the therapist.
Oh, and with the glasses.
You with glasses.
I do. I wear glasses.
Fake
a lot.
ones.
Oh, okay. But like the real thin.
Do you wear fake ones? I'm saying.
No, I wear real ones.
Real ones.
Yeah. My eyesight's really bad. Yeah. Oh, you like blind hoes?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, so then, all right. So then, like, what's one of like, do you have any crazy dating stories that you had, like a bad first date?
Oh, yeah.
I can get out of any. I won't have a bad first date, but like you've had one.
I was a late bloomer. So I really I didn't do anything like sexually until college, right? And so I went to college, had the little white boyfriend, and then we broke up. And then I came home for a year because my college shut down. Went to university as a whole, America. But I remember I went on a date with this guy because I really didn't have a lot of experience doing things, and I wanted to get better at things. Yeah. And so I went on a date with this one guy, and he was really, really funny. He was so funny.
And then like funny guys.
He was so fucking ugly. He was so ugly. He was so like, he always had like the white stuff on the sides of his mouth. You know what I mean? Like, and bro, just real milky ass dude. You know what I mean? Just
but
like,
so you went out with him a lot?
No, we went out one time. He took me out, and it was a first date, and he was being, I'm finna take you to the zoo. And I said, okay, take me to the zoo. I like the zoo. We went to the zoo. Everything's cool. He took me to dinner. Another red flag is he kept ordering Cokes, like Coca-Colas. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
How old was he?
We were like both in our like early 20s. I think we were both like
Can
20.
you get another Coke?
Pretty much. That's what that was.
Let me get another Coke, a refill, please.
Yeah, because it was my first year of college. I think I was maybe like 19 and he was
what
like 20.
What were you drinking? What's wrong with ordering a bunch of Coke? Is it because he had more than one? It was just like, dude, how much sugar do you need?
Yeah, like there's a lot of sugar, buddy.
It's like you might as well have had Reese's Pieces for dinner.
You might as well order a milkshake with a steak. Like, what are we doing? And so he kept ordering Coca-Colas, and it was just like, okay. And then whenever we went to get the car, we got stuck because it wouldn't go through the gate. And so I remember, like, he was like, well, you want to do things? And in the back of my head, I was like, well.
Things like in the car?
Yeah. But I remember I was in the back of my head at the time, I was like, well, I want to get better for the next person. So I was like, let me practice. Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yeah. So I practiced a little bit, but it took a long time. Yeah.
I could give some input.
No, I was just like, at the time, because I was so like, because my thing is, have you seen the to-do list with Aubrey Plaza?
That you were like, so I practiced.
So I
just wore it on your sleeve. You're like, yeah. So I did it. You don't have to ask questions. You know what I did.
We didn't have sex.
I got what you did.
We didn't do all that, but it definitely was just like, let me, but also too.
Let me go down on an ugly guy.
Yeah. But he had a really small, it was the smallest I had seen on a person, and which took longer.
Well, you haven't seen a lot at that point.
Well, I mean, I had seen one.
In hindsight now, it's still there.
Yeah, still.
Do you
top tiny now, for sure?
Are you someone who do you need a guy with a big?
I don't need it ridiculously big.
Great. We're doing great.
I like a husband-sized dick. You know about
this? I got a husband-sized dick, I swear.
And why aren't you married?
Because of comedy, and I don't want to be. Why would I get married?
I don't know.
Then how would I have I wouldn't have a good podcast if I was married. Think about that. That would ruin this podcast if I got married.
I mean,
then I would have my podcast would be called "Wish I Could Date." You know what I mean?
That's kind of funny though. Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Like maybe down the road it evolves to that, but right now I got to keep this momentum going.
Yeah, exactly. Or it's just you, but then it's him and your wife sitting right there.
It's just it's boring.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see it. People want to keep seeing people. And then I post the episode and I get 3 texts or so from friends back home that go, did you? Every episode, did you?
Did you?
And I'm like, maybe. We'll see.
You said maybe every time.
We gotta keep trying. You know? Yeah. I gotta take her out for pasta.
Yeah.
And let her dog come over.
Yeah.
Sleeps on the bed.
Yeah. Only at the foot.
Yeah.
Only at the foot.
And then, and I'm forgetting everything else. I already forgot what I'm supposed to do to charm you. It's not hard.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't take much
you're an easy.
But I just have to feel the vibe for real.
Yeah.
I'm a very intuitive dater.
Well, listen, there's no rush. There's years ahead of us.
Yeah.
Well, wait till your next boyfriend. You need a rebound. Yeah, not for me. Maybe.
Wait, how old did you say you were again?
Nice. You think I'm young?
No.
How old do you think I am?
I think you're between 31 to 36. Are you 40 something?
41.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
look at that. Nice. Look at that.
Who do you think is older?
Well, based off that question, I'm going to assume him. Yeah.
All right.
No, but we're the same age, right?
How old do you think?
I'm a year older.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I already say how old I was?
I assumed you were like 26, 7.
Yeah, I'm 28.
28.
Yeah, just
Thank God.
28.
Like that's like I think like when you were talking earlier, I was like I forgot to kind of ask because if you're like 24, then I go this. Then the dynamic feels a little creepier for me to do this because then even though it's not because I'm a youthful energy, it's still people are like you're 41 bringing on a 24-year-old
weirdo.
Yeah, but that you're 28 and you have like nurturing qualities about you. What? What's the best way to compliment breasts on a woman?
Yeah, that's using.
What do you think it is? What do you think is the best way to compliment breasts?
Yeah, nurturing.
What is the safest way to do it? Obviously, you can't in a work environment, right? But if a guy was to compliment you and he wanted to make a remark about your breasts, how would he do that?
Well, okay, this happened with a comedian I really looked up to. It was at the Laugh Factory.
Oh, would you say it was like inappropriate?
I think it was very funny. Some would find it inappropriate. I found it hilarious because he went up, performed, he dropped in. And I was like, "Oh, you were so funny, great set." He goes, "Oh, you too." And I did not go up. I did not go up that night.
I feel like I could guess this based off of that comment.
Yeah. What do you think?
I'm not gonna lie. It took me 2-3 seconds. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Funny.
Pretty funny.
Oh, you didn't get it right away?
Yeah.
I think that's a very funny thing that's playful and not like, it's not like, now, could it be taken that way and someone's going to run away and be like, years ago when I was at the Laugh Factory, this guy did this. That sucks. If that does happen,
it's a funny thing.
But it's a funny thing.
If he was like, "Oh yeah, oh word, you thought I had a great set. Well, let me take you out back and motorboat you for an hour, come all your fucking face." Like, yeah, that's disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, if he was like, "Great set," and he goes, "You too," and then proceeded to like talk to you and be like, "We should hang out." Then that's creepy. That's weird. But probably like was just like,
well, he did. I did tell him I was part Filipino, and he showed me all of the Filipino girls he was talking to at the time, which I thought was pretty funny. And I was like, "You're a funny guy." Yeah, I was like,
fuck. I'm way off. Then it wasn't who I thought with that comment. Then it's someone else.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was such a funny thing.
But are you gonna use that comment now?
You should.
It depends if I know the person and I can get away with it without it being like creepy. You know what I mean? Like I'm also very aware. Like I don't really talk to female comics in the comedy club if I don't know them that well.
Yeah.
But if they're one of my friends, I'll always be flirty. That's just like my MO. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
I'm like I like to flirt and be silly. But do you find a lot of comedians being creepy to you?
At first, yeah, and now,
really?
Yeah. But then I found ways to like maneuver, and now they can't because I'm very.
You're
weird.
pretty like, but you're a social butterfly.
You could say that.
I guess I don't know. I hadn't seen you interact with other people
out in the world. Like when I'm on, like I'm in like in comedy mode. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me go. I can maneuver. But then when I get home, I just.
So has there ever been a situation where you're like, this guy's making me feel uneasy or not comfortable?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's been I don't even know who it was. I don't remember his name, but it was during Netflix.
We're not gonna do that anyways, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember who it was, but it was during Netflix as a joke, and he just kept pressing me about hanging out after, and I was like, no, bro. And then everyone around him just kept laughing.
I know who that was.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You don't know. I don't even know who it was. But he kept pressing me, and I was just like, hey, bro, like, chill, like you're pissing me off. Like I've never had to do that.
Then he was like, "Oh, my bad," or no?
And he was
stupid.
Like, and he was just kind of like, "Oh, like it's not even." And I was like, "All right," and I like just found a way, and I just went somewhere else. But it was just too much. Like I've definitely had times where like most of the time I can play around it, or I'll roast them, I'll make fun of them, I'll tease them, especially if it's somebody older. You know, you could say, "Take your lame old ass," da, 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 da. You can do the thing, but it's
older guys are they forget how to talk to women.
You know, and that's okay. And I don't mind older men. I like older men are like they're fun. Like I enjoy older men. Like teach me something. You know what I mean? Like
hey, one thing about Maddie, she always likes to learn.
I love to learn.
She loves to learn.
I love to learn. I'm a student.
So hey, I'm gonna cook for you tomorrow. Do you want to come learn?
No, when it comes to cooking, I'd be teaching.
No. Come over. I'm gonna cook. Period. You want to come over and learn?
No, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's way cooler.
That's the line now. Like with you, it's like, you trying to learn tonight?
You want to learn? You want to learn something?
You want to say like practice?
You want to? Do you want to practice?
Practice?
Hey, why don't you come practice for your future husband?
That's crazy.
That's the line.
That's a good line.
That's the line.
That's a good line.
Here it is. I'm pretending. I'm like, so what are you doing later tonight?
I'm just chilling at home.
Chilling. You got no plans?
No.
You want to come practice for your husband?
That's such a crazy thing to say. But like, depending on who, like, I get it.
Look at it like this. Somewhere out there, you have a husband and that's the season.
Yeah.
I'm preseason. I'm preseason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
training camp.
Yeah, like the meat sauce.
Yeah.
Preseason.
Preseason. No, I meant like with an analogy to football, but it's okay. You don't have to know sports.
No, it's okay, but I know cooking. I do know cooking.
So why don't you come over, cook? I'll learn from your cooking, and then you could practice. We could just have a whole class. It could be like, hey, Patreon episode, guys. After this episode is the Patreon episode. We're setting up cameras back at my place. She's gonna cook, and we're gonna practice.
Wait, nah.
No, yeah,
nah. But very funny. Very funny.
Oh, it will be.
Do you have Patreon episodes where you end up actually doing the date?
No, I would have to get bigger, but like, I don't want this to be a porn.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No.
I want it to be lighthearted and funny, but I don't know what a Patreon episode would be for this.
The talk, the nasty talk. That's what you save that for Patreon.
Like the crass, the blue stuff, and like, oh yeah, so like, what's the deepest cock you've ever sucked? It's just like, but it can still get like recorded, and like I used to have like a dirtier podcast when I was younger in my 20s. It was called, we had a guys' night out, and we'd read sex stories from people writing all these sex stories. And I would tell like, hey, I was in Detroit and I met a girl and it was awesome. She came over and I was like telling my hookup stories. And then like as I got older, I was like, I don't want to be doing this in my 40s. This is going to be gross.
Yeah, in your 40s, that's crazy.
And then like even now, like even if I did the Patreon, like I don't want to like have that taken out of context of like, yeah, but like, unless it's like clearly a joke.
Yeah.
Of like, yeah, can I make you?
Well, being a freak is very different nowadays than in the 2000s. You could be like real, like raunchy comedy was like a thing then.
It's accepted for women.
Yeah, women can be raunchy now, for sure. Yeah. I feel like now men, like back in the day, like they were like, oh, you're a whore, you're a fucking slut. But like back in the day, like men, we had, what were the movies? Y'all had hella movies.
Do you consider yourself a sexual person?
I think I omit that. Like, or not omit, I emit, not omit, emit. I think I emit that. Because I feel like I think just by the way that I'm built alone, people are going to assume that.
What do you mean by the way you're built?
I'm a real voluptuous, fertile looking lady. Don't make that face, please, Gary. Okay, I'm very fertile looking. I'm aware.
You?
I'm aware of how fertile I look. But
that's what I think when I see you. I go fertile.
Fertile. Yeah. No, I just also too. I think like even on stage, I tend to be very raunchy. But in my regular life, I just think it's funny.
Yeah.
I think it's more funny.
Okay.
But I mean, like, with the person that I'm canoodling with, yeah. Yeah. But not regularly in the world.
Yeah.
You know?
Just not.
Would you say you're that?
Yeah, I flirt. I like to flirt. It's a form of communication. Whether it's real or not is like, I don't know if it's necessarily real as opposed to it's fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
but that's not sexual.
It's not for everyone. Yeah, it doesn't have to be sexual, but it's like fun to like flirt. Like if I don't like, unless it's like somewhere where I've just known for 15 years and it's picking up where we left off and like, what's going on with you? Everything cool? But if I don't know them that well and we're hanging, like if I see you and I'm like, oh, there she is. You know what I mean? Like it's like funny and it's like a funny way of like you're like. Comics like will come on here and you don't really know each other unless you know each other. So then it's always like this, we're both doing a version of ourselves or a character of ourselves because it's fun. But I'm not going to be like
you being a character of yourself right now?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
But this could be real right now.
Give me 100% character you. Just full throttle. Like, what is it?
I would like to possibly risk my life falling asleep into your chest.
I'll be honest with you, that's not where I thought you were going when I said 100%. But that's you at full.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That's me being like, really like inappropriate and silly.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then let me be real. Be like, okay. I think you're really pretty. I think you're really pretty, and I find you
throttle.
Yeah.
I find you attractive.
It's the way you.
I find you.
You blinked a little bit.
I find you really attractive.
Oh, thanks, Michael.
Yeah. Do you think there's? Do you see? It's never a good sign when they're laughing at you.
It's just was the most sincere eyes. You're like a twinkle in your. I don't like that shit. Funny. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. He did that. It was the way he. Like, it's, white boys do that. Y'all do that hopeful look, and you do that hopeful thing.
What about like?
All y'all do that.
Am I someone that you find attractive?
I would not. I like you.
Okay,
you're not ugly at all. You're
okay.
You're an attractive individual for sure.
My profile pops up. You liking? Has it popped up on Raya? Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it on Raya. Have you seen me on Raya?
I have not. I would have liked. Oh. And then you would have seen mine because it would have sent the signals.
I do like my friends when I'm on an app.
Well, you got to, because otherwise it's like, it's the worst when you do and they don't. And you're like, okay. I was just trying to be like LOLing with you.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing on here? And then you have like a funny inside like joke kind of thing. No, I would say to me, you're not somebody I would particularly go for.
Oh, that's weird. Why?
Just just have a different,
Am I too manly for you?
No.
Is that what it is? I'm too like I can.
Maybe it's the opposite. No, no, I don't know. You just don't.
Yeah, you don't know me well enough yet. Maybe that's what it is.
I also too like you seem like the kind of person like you're like a work husband.
A work husband.
You're a work husband.
What's a work husband?
Where it's like you flirt all day and like you're at work and you're like, oh, work husband, but then like you never actually do anything and you just always have a very flirty rapport.
And then you just like
then you go home.
You say you like look forward to going to work because I'm there.
Yeah, and they're like, oh hey, and then like you're very flirty, and then you go home to your real husband.
But what if there's like a work event and we're having drinks afterwards?
Then you take it almost there, then you never do it. You never do it.
So are you saying you would like me to take it there?
No, I'm saying you would never. We never take it there. But you keep it flirty. You keep it real spicy because it's fun. It's fun.
It is fun.
But the minute you actually do it, you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm like, I don't want to like turn her off. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's more fun that way.
It's there, and if you send the signals,
because you would have like a white wife at home, and then you'd have spicy work wife.
I like the idea of this.
That's the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Dana at home, have her at work.
Yeah, but you never.
But I could be like, hey, hop in my car. You want to do some practicing in here?
See that? Hop in my car. You want to do some practicing?
Well, just like that first date that you had with that guy.
Yeah, but that was. You
want to have some practicing?
But he didn't say that. I had that in my head. And
I was like, oh, what did he say? You want to mess around?
No, he was basically kind of, I don't even remember if he said anything for real. I think he just kind of, we were just like locked in the fucking garage and had time to kill. And I was just like,
I got to find out what garages around here.
No, it was in Houston.
Yeah, but I'm saying maybe there's some garages that are malfunctioning around town. That's
fucking weird, bro. That's freaky as hell. You just like,
Maddie's into garages that don't work.
No, I'm not into garages that don't work. I was just in a situation where the garage was locked.
Hey, why don't you come with me? I got to park over here.
Well, here's the gag. It was a garage attached to a church. And so they were closed after.
Dude, how big is this church that needs a parking garage?
Let me tell you something. It's Texas. Have you been to Texas?
It's like going to a stadium. There's like a concession stands and stuff.
It literally is.
Yeah.
They have like
stadium.
A concession stands
in Houston.
Yeah, Lakeview. Yeah.
And they
used
sell
to
merch?
be where the Rockets play.
Yep.
Wow.
And it's now a church.
We got a problem in this country.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm saying.
Let's get into.
It wasn't even that one. It was a different one.
Let's get into am I overreacting things. Okay.
All right.
We got our final 10. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. Thanks
for being here.
I'll be having a good time.
We are. Oh, well, we're gonna have some funny moments. Trust me. It's gonna make it look like people are gonna be like, yeah, he just didn't give up. And she was like, no. Okay. Here we go. Wow, you ever take a picture? You pull out your phone and you realize your phone was taking pictures while you were walking?
No.
All right. This first one is, am I overreacting? My wife is faking orgasms. Okay. We have been married going on 5 years. In the beginning, our sex life was great, and we have 2 boys, and we don't get much quality time as we would like. We also get into more fights now that we have our kids because we have different parenting styles. Overall, our relationship is good, but I feel like lately my wife has been faking orgasms. I can tell, and I am used to her moans, but they just sound forced. And when I've asked her, she tells me I'm listening too hard during sex. He goes, also, my wife is the type of person to lie if she thinks it's going to hurt someone's feelings. I don't know what else to do. I'm even embarrassed for asking the internet and asking strangers. I am too embarrassed to post on my original account, so I made a fake account. All advice is welcomed, and I would really love to hear from women who have faked orgasms before and why.
So he thinks it's all the time? Like she's doing that all the time?
I pick up that obviously it's a married couple who clearly is they don't get to have sex often, and when they are, she's faking it.
Yeah.
My first thing is who gives a shit?
I think she wants to be done.
But like why I understand it does turn you on more when you know they are turned on.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it sounds like you guys are just like, you just need to get off and like let's move on.
Yeah.
And you could just communicate with her and be like, are you getting off? Can I do anything to help you get off?
She probably don't even want to get off for real.
She's just so busy that she doesn't even want to have sex.
Yeah, like she probably like uses her vibrator on her own time. Yeah. And her coochie's a little fried because that's what happens. You use the vibrator a little too much. You fry your coochie. And like that, it's true. You go fry it a little bit because it's like, yeah, like this isn't enough for me. They've been married for how long did you say they've been married?
Over 5 years. Yeah,
so they're probably at the point where she's kind of just like over it a little bit. But at the same time, she still loves him. But she's faking it because she loves him. But also because she's like, I don't want to be having sex anymore right now. I'm done.
But also, are you someone who fake? Like, what's the point, right?
I've definitely faked before.
Really? Yeah. Because you thought the guy needed it?
I've definitely gotten to the point where it's just like, where I was like,
or because you wanted it to end.
Yeah, because like after a while, like let's say there have been times where I've, finished already, and then he's going for number 2, and then he hasn't yet, and then I'm like, oh, I'm there.
Because maybe it will help him.
Yeah, to get him to be done. But
do you tell him afterwards? By the way, that was just to help you.
No.
Oh.
No, I've never told the truth. I've never told the truth. I definitely have, but also too, if it's somebody that I really like or that I'm dating, like I'm in a relationship with, and we'll be going, and then he'll ask, "Did you?" And I'm like, "No." And he goes, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "No, I didn't." Like I'm not gonna lie about that.
Yeah,
but I have lied with guys where I'm like, let's say we've hooked up before, like once or twice, and by the 3rd time I'm kind of like over it and icked out a little bit. I'm like, like, yes, oh my goodness, I'm there. And then they're like, oh,
well, that would never happen with a husband penis.
No, husband penis. They're like, did you? I'm like, nah. Nah, but it's okay. Go handle the chores, and I'll go finish myself off.
It's only practice, anyways.
That's what happens. Right. You married, you fry your coochie.
Oh man, fried your coochie. Last one. Am I overreacting for threatening to move out because my husband won't let me use the oven more than twice a week?
Wait. Read that one more time. Read that again.
Am I overreacting for threatening to move out because my husband won't let me use the oven more than twice a week?
No.
So her husband and they've been married for 8 years, a loving relationship. He's always been interested in tech and science, and he sometimes becomes enamored of particular notions. A few months ago, he got obsessed with the amount of electricity was costing him and how wasteful appliances are.
Yeah.
So he's taking a particular shine to our oven. He argues that I use it more than twice a week. It would be irresponsible and bad for the planet and our bills. I love to cook. It's primarily a way for me to de-stress after work. I like to bake bread, roast vegetables, blah, blah, blah. He unplugs it when I'm not even supposed to be using the thing. I laughed it off at first and it dismissed it as a phase. But last week, for instance, I was baking cookies for our kids' school fundraiser, and we were halfway through. He pulled the plug on the batch and ruined one, and that even he refused to eat and announced I had already used up my oven quota for the week. I was livid.
Unless he about to make a wood-fired outdoor oven for me to use, he needs to shut the fuck up. Because at the end of the day,
he has a gambling problem. Because he's trying to make his nut back and he's trying to find money
Ooh,
somewhere.
Yeah.
Good angle.
Actually, yeah, 100%. Because why are you?
Shit, she won't know if I can cut this electricity bill.
This is a clear case
Right.
of obsessive compulsive disorder.
Yeah.
I mean, this is when it's mentally affecting you. Like that's extreme.
Yeah.
Like
she's definitely faking her orgasms.
well, if this was the same.
I don't
way,
even know if
This
they're
is the only
fucking.
thing he can control.
Well, this is
Yeah.
a different couple. You know that, right?
No, I
Okay.
know.
Okay.
But I don't even think they're fucking, because I think if they had a healthy sex life, they wouldn't be focused on the oven.
Well, also like what's to live like that? Like there's so many other ways to help or things for the planet, but like who wants to live like that? That's stressful.
Yeah, just let me use the oven.
Oven? Does oven really? Also, you're using the oven for an hour.
Yeah,
Shut your lights off then. I mean, what's
That's-
it like living in the house?
that's what I'm saying.
Imagine showers are quick.
Exactly. I mean, but they could also just convert to Judaism, and then every Friday they don't need to use any electricity at all if he wants to cut back on electricity so bad.
Maybe he is Jewish and that's why he hates the oven. It's okay. I'll take responsibility for it, guys. I'll take responsibility for it.
You know what's so funny about that is for a second I was like, yeah, because Shabbat they don't use it, and then it took me a second to be like, oh,
Good set.
oh, you ain't shit. Good set.
Well, thank you guys. Appreciate
No,
it.
that was funny. Yeah, no, let the bitch use the oven. She not.
Let a bitch use an oven, dude.
let the bitch
It's the only reason to have a bitch is to let her use the oven.
That,
If I have a bitch, use the oven more.
Yeah.
That's why I have you here.
When's the last time you used?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
a
get you
double oven.
3.
Oh yeah.
Would you,
Bacon.
before I get out of here, though,
that bitch be bacon.
yeah, before I get out of here, I'm definitely someone that you would like connect with a friend if you had a friend that you think would be interested in me.
There's somebody maybe. Yeah, I could probably find someone.
I don't
Yeah.
know. You have to find someone?
I gotta scroll through my friends, be like, okay, then maybe that one.
Would you think you would get jealous over time?
No, not at all. Not at all. I'll be like, oh my god, y'all look so
All right, what if I
happy.
hit you up in a week? I'm like, yo, you want to go to dinner with me? I got this fun place. We'll have some drinks and dinner.
I go to dinner. I go to dinner. That sounds great.
That's it. I'm in. That's
Yeah.
all it takes is a dinner. It doesn't mean that, sure, there's no expectations, but you give me 1 hour over food, no cameras and microphone.
What if I just won't eat?
So so there is a friend out there.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. You know Dana Moon? Actually, I think.
Stupid.
See, it didn't work. It didn't work.
Sorry, I thought it was gonna be better.
Am I being shady? She can be mad at me.
No.
Okay,
no,
good,
no,
good,
no.
good, good.
She's the running bit of the whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah, she'll come on and like I'll have her on like in a month or so. Like I have her on every
Got
8
you.
episodes and we check
jealous, she'll be back.
in. Yeah, I'm like, man, look at
those.
those clips are going viral. There's too many of them, and then she'll jump on and be like, I want to get one.
I'm gonna give it to her.
Now they're all hitting me up to come back. All previous. They're like, I want to go again. I'm like, yeah, okay.
All the
I
hoes.
was like, I'm sorry, I'm a good editor.
Oof. Yeah, that'd do it. It's really about the editing.
It
It's
is.
really about the editing. No, but yeah. Is there any other questions that you have? For
I
me?
mean, I have your number.
You do have my number. You
You know how I end every episode, right?
I hate this. This is weird. No. Get away from me.